Okay, speaking of clowns, let's go from one clown to another clown. Now, this one is our favorite clown. This one, you look at him. Face. All right. Let's not make fun of people's faces, because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, in his all wisdom and his craftsmanship, that's what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala came up with. Okay. Anyway, all right. So Ali Dawah was talking about, can Taliban be trusted? So what he does, I don't know, just all of a sudden, he just brings me up, starts talking about me, and the contempt and the hatred he had, like he was, go have a look. It's like almost he was like frothing, and he was like he was spitting, and he was like, "This guy, I hate this guy." Blah blah blah. Man, which is fine. I mean, if you like me, then I think that's when I should be concerned. But I think there is something funny going on. So what happens? He talks about me. He makes some really wild claims, like as he always does. So I was made about 4 claims, if I remember all of them. First claim, he's like, every time I look at this guy, Sultan, he's always showing his muscles, yeah? In my days of Jahiliyyah, I used to do that too. Mate, show us a photo, mate. Show us an old photo. You never had muscles to show off, bro. So also, he shows my videos and he's like, look at this. I go through his Instagram, and by the way, why are you checking me out, bro? Like I don't swing that way. And he only notices my muscle photos. Have a look at this. Let's go through my Instagram. There you go. Oh, that's cute. That's me. Look at that. Look at that. Where's that? Hey, Ali, Dawah, this is an oxygen mask for you. Look at this. Where are the muscles here? Where are the muscles? This is alcohol in Scotland. Okay. Oh, there it is. Yeah, Ali Dawah's jealous of that, eh? Hey. Anyway, so he's having a look at my photo. Oh, that one. Yeah, that one might have been intimidating. Okay, Ali Dawah. And a couple of these photos. So anyway, so why are you only noticing my photos in which I'm showing off my very fine physique? Why are you checking those photos out? Are you've got something going on? If you look, we stand by you. If you have that kind of tendency, or we know that people get frustrated if they don't come out of the closet, but if you have that thing, that's fine. We'll support you. In that case, I will always support you. But the other point he made, he said, well, I'm going to go to Australia, and I'm going to go to Australia, and I'm going to take a photo with a kangaroo. Bro, kangaroos also have muscles. Have a look at this. Don't try any funny business with them, mate. Don't try any funny business with kangaroos. So look at those guns. You intimidated by my guns, mate? That kangaroo is going to F you up. Anyway, what other thing he said? He said, oh, Harris's white boy wannabe trying to suck up to the Australian government, that I said I tried to get him banned from entering Australia over him saying that Australia's committed war crimes. You can go have a look at the actual petition, what the petition was actually all about. Have a look at this one. So, and there's a video up there. The video actually says 2 main points in that video. First of all, he says that he is going to marry off his 9-year-old daughter to a 50-year-old man. He said that. It's in the video. Go have a look. And then he said, oh, the infamous, we are proud of that. All the apostates should be killed, and he is proud of that. So that is open incitement to violence and pedophilia. And these kind of things are not welcome. And as I said, have a look through the petition. That was the main point. All the other ones were just basically fillers. Like, apart from promoting his criminally violent views, some of his other disgusting achievements include intimidating the critics of Islam like Lauren Southern publicly on Twitter, trying to sabotage cases of Australian citizens. That's a serious one. Zara Kay, who was arrested in Tanzania on politically motivated charges. However, your plans failed. Like everything else, Ali Dawah, nothing happened. Zara is safely back wherever she belongs. belittling, harassing, making misogynistic comments about women's rights activists like Aisha Muhammad, Infidel Noodle, ganging up on her. Considers Australian forces to have committed war crimes. That's only one point, and there's a lot more that I can add on that. That's not the context in which you spoke of. You spoke of it as Western forces commit war crimes, whereas this news story, that point that you were talking about was the Australian forces, the Australian government themselves hired a body that would go and investigate that, and they came out. So, that's transparency. So Western values, they recognize that. They say that, okay, this is what's happened. These are irregularities that have happened, and we need to solve that. So, you guys shouldn't even talk about human rights. You say that people who don't believe in your desert ideology, they should be killed, and you are proud of that. That's what you talk about. So how can you even talk about human rights abuses, war crimes? None of that matters. So this is why it just doesn't even matter if it comes from you. Okay, what else? What else was there? Thinks criticism of a public topic like religion is the same as abusing individuals like family members, like which you did when you were going after the family members of Abdullah Samir and apostate prophet, etc. He successfully convinced his audience that executing ex-Muslims, apostate of Islam, is fair game. So all of these things are true, and this is where the evidence is. So this is the reason why I tried to get you banned from entering Australia. And look at this. I share that with you. You were going to come to Curtin University, and I got this email from them. And they said, Dear Harris, apologies for the delay in responding. Curtin is not hosting and does not have a booking for this event. We have contacted the event organizer, who was your Muslim brother who was going to invite you, but anyway, that's never going to happen, and Eventbrite, to ask them to remove any references to Curtin University from this posting. So you're not going to go there. You're not going to be able to get any platform to espouse your pathetic, violent ideas, which basically come directly from your all-glorious religion that you follow. But anyway, so that's it. Oh, as far as if you actually do manage to come to Australia, I have had responses from, I wrote to Immigration Minister back in those days. Oh, by the way, guys, do go and sign this petition. That would, more people sign it, better it is. I'll share the link in the description. So the minister, I've heard back from them. Obviously, they wouldn't tell me they wouldn't take any instructions from me, but I'm sure they are aware of that. They would investigate what kind of a person you are. So I don't think you'll enter, but now part of me actually wants you to come, because if you actually do come, and then you do try to kick up the fuss, then you play right in our hands. We will say, look, these are the kind of people come to these countries, enlightened countries, and they try to make it like the countries that they idolize, Sharia infested countries like Afghanistan or ISIS controlled territories. So I think that would play right in our hands, and that would actually help us. So, but I don't know. We'll see whether you come there or not. The last point that you made, another bullshit that you made, you said, oh, Harris, by the way, he went to Australia as a refugee, yeah, as an asylum seeker, yeah. How do you know? How would you know? So that's like you just pulled it from your backside, like your prophet pulled their religion from his backside. How do you know any of this? It's like me saying, oh, by the way, so you're saying any brown person that goes to Western countries is a refugee? Is that what you're saying? So I can say that your father moved to the UK from Kurdistan or wherever you're from, or wherever he's from. So I could say that he moved from there to the UK as a refugee, as a gay refugee, that he would be killed in Kurdistan. So that's how he got his UK citizenship, under the false pretense of being gay. I can make it up too. But you know what? I'm not dishonest like you. I don't know. So guys, don't believe me. I don't know that whether his father used that excuse to get the UK citizenship or not. But I'm just saying that these are kind of bullshit. That's the reason why I was telling you about. I can't trust Hikikachu. I can't trust these guys because these guys just lie. They have zero integrity. So anyway, Ali Dawah, good luck. But as I said, you like muscular men, you like to check them out, and you have shown your interest that you want to take a photo with a kangaroo. But look at this one. Just be careful, mate. Those guns will F you up if you try to do anything funny business with them. All right. To help me produce more videos like these, support me on Patreon or PayPal.